This is a practice video for Midnight Tango by William Pordon. This is the cello part. So I'm going to play all the way through the piece first, and then I'm going to go back and talk about the half position and the sharps, some of the rhythm, some of the bowing, all the stuff that you need to know in order to play the piece. I'm not going, actually I will. I'm going to do the first ending. I'm going to pause, not play the whole repeat again, and then jump to your second ending. So I'll explain when I get to that spot. All right, so here is the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go back to the beginning, play that all over again. But now let's just jump to the second ending to do the second half of the song. Second ending, measure 17, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so taking it from the top. No sharps or flats in our key signature, so you're going to have F naturals, C naturals, but mostly just playing your Fs on the D string. That'll be a 2. We are doing this in a style of cantabile, singingly, very lyrically. However, at the beginning, you want that really short accented bow stroke. The bowing as well in the beginning, watch your double up bows, your hook bows. So you have 1, 2, 3, up, up. So you put a little stop in between and then continue with that up bow. So that's a little bit about the bowing style and the articulation. Let's talk about the fingering at the beginning. So we start on our regular 1A. In measure 2, G sharp is a low one. So you're going to pull back halfway between the tape and the nut. So there's our G sharp. But then, because we're going to come right back to it, we don't want to shift our 1 back and forth continuously. So we're going to do our A on beat 4 in half position. So you put your 2 on the 1 tape. So again, we've got G sharp as our 1. Stay there, put your 2 on your 1 tape, back to the 1, and then we can move our 1 back up to its normal position, and then 1 on the C string, and so on. That's going to also happen 1 line lower at the end of measure 6. We've got our B, low 1 for G sharp, stay there, put your 2 down, then you're ready for your 1, bring it back to your regular 1, and then you're all set. Measure 9, you get that beautiful melody that you heard in the first violin section at the beginning of the piece. And then at the bottom, measure 26, that's going to be the same as the very beginning. 31 is the same as measure 7 with, again, that half position. So once you have it learned at the beginning, just apply that same stuff for the bottom part. All right, I think that about does it as far as rhythm. Steady quarters and eighths. That's the part I want to look at. 13, be careful of your dotted quarter eighth note rhythm. So we have a hook bow going on with this E, 1 and 2 and. So remember, 1.5 beats for a dotted quarter note. Subdivide it into 1 and 2, stop the bow, and then 1 more down bow for your eighth note. 1 and 2, and then same thing here. It doesn't have a dot on it, so let's make this smooth. 1 and 2. So that's how you'll do that rhythm at 13 and 14.